Let's get going here. We are locked out and we need to go back here and we need to make a distraction so that we will basically get in trouble. And we don't want to freeze to death, so that's a no-no. Now let's get in here, and this was it here, I think. From what I recall, it was 1 here and 2 here. Yeah, there we go. So we should make some attention. Nancy should get caught.
What's going on out here? Is that you, Nancy? Come inside. It's freezing out here. What
yeah.
kind of a stunt was that, Missy?
I was freezing. That stunt was my version of an SOS.
Well then, what can I say except good thinking?
Okay. Fair enough. So we're gonna go and talk to HOTCHKISS here, and I'll come back to him because I don't know, something's weird with him. But I want to get this whole trivia thing resolved here.
Yes.
I have a few
Did you
notes
find
here.
the information I asked you for?
I sure hope so. I don't remember what she was asking.
Can you remind me of what I'm looking for again?
I can't seem to find that one. Well, here's another one. How old was Marie Antoinette when she married King Louis?
I know that
I'll
one.
be very eager to hear what you come up with. But please, don't disturb me unless you have the answer.
She was very young. Very young. I'm not sure if anyone has a guess right now.
Yes. Did you find the information I asked you for?
Sure did.
Good, but I need you to write it down so I don't forget.
She was less than 20. That'll be my hint. But from what I recall, she was 15 years old.
Thank you. Let me do some calculations to see if this is correct. Eureka! If there's one thing I like in a young person, it's ingenuity. Now, I've got work to do. Time to stir the cauldron and stoke the fire. But if you'd like to talk, I'll be holding office hours in the lobby between 3 and 6 a.m. Meet me then.
Meet you then. Alright, well, you know what? Let's go for... Well, it's probably noon, right? So we can maybe talk with, Lisa and Dexter? Or Edgar? Well, this guy here.
Hey there, Nancy.
Why are those holes in the
Oh, yeah,
crust
he
on the
doesn't
floor
know.
of the tower room?
I can help you, but we shouldn't talk about it now. Not here. Call me later.
Okay.
Okay,
See ya,
fine.
Mr. Egan.
Goodbye.
No, the holes are for these things here. Oh, I see. Actually, I've got red and a green one. Alright, cool.
Nancy, I heard you got locked out. You could have frozen to death. So, what was Dexter hiding out there?
I'm not really gonna tell her, I don't think.
I don't know. It just looked like your average maintenance shed to me. So, next time you give me a hot tip, Lisa, it better come with some earmuffs.
Huh, I thought for sure I was onto something. I still think Dexter's shady. I'd keep an eye on him if I were you.
I think you're shady.
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
Later, Nancy.
Alright, so should we talk to Jacques too? Maybe? And then we'll take a nap. We can go down here now. Might as well, right? Because then we can just take the elevator up to the 2nd floor. Come on, get that sweet spot. There we go. And there we go. All the way to the end. One more step forward, and he's not here. So, it's between 12 and 2, which means he would not be here. Alright, well let's go and... actually, what we'll do is we'll go to our room. We'll try to call Dexter at the front desk and see if that helps. I'm not sure when else to find him. I don't even know where to look for him because I've only ever seen him at the front desk. But I know that he has made some phone calls, or we talked to him once when we called reception. Okay, where's 205? think I walked past it already. There we go. Otherwise, Nancy's just gonna take a long nap here. See if we can call 0. If not, you know what? We're gonna call our BFFs and our BF.
This is Dexter.
It's Nancy, hoping you can help me now. But why the sudden hush-hush? Do you smell a rat?
The information you request is highly sensitive, young lady. That's top secret in case you were wondering. Now, I've been around the block a few times, and if there's one thing I've learned, it's that you can't be too careful. If you want answers, we do it my way, see?
Sure thing, Mr. Egan. I just hope the phone's not bugged.
All right. Just give me the question.
What's up with those holes in the crest on the floor of the tower room?
I've always wondered that myself. Seems like something's missing from the crest. Like different objects should fit in those holes, but I don't know what. Is that it?
It is for now.
I think that's it for now. Thanks, Dexter.
Alright, time to call the BF.
Ned Nickerson Hotline, can I help you?
Well, hello there. I sure hope you can help.
Hey Nancy, I thought it might be you. What's up?
I'm trying to decide what to do next. Any thoughts?
I'd like to help Nancy, but I think you'd better ask Bess and George. My brain is still recovering from midterms.
Oh, wah,
Bye,
wah.
Ned.
Call me soon.
You got nothing for me, mister? That's just unfortunate. Let's call George then. George slash Bess? Yeah. Hello? Pick up.
Hello?
Hi, George.
Hey, Nancy. What's the latest?
That ventilation duct in the elevator shaft? It leads to the library.
I knew it! So you got inside?
Did the vandal do a lot of damage?
It was a mess in there, all right. The vandal even clawed a big hole in one of the walls. He, or she, must have been desperate to find something.
Like what?
I don't know. Before I could really investigate, Dexter came in.
Uh-oh. What did you do?
I hid back in the duct. He was looking for something, and then he left.
Uh-oh.
Well, that sounds awfully suspicious. Didn't he say he didn't want anything touched until the police came?
Right, I know.
Wow. I wonder what everyone is looking for.
Maybe one of the books in the library contains a secret code.
Or a treasure map.
Or maybe I'm too late. Maybe the vandal already found it. Whatever it was.
Apparently old Dexter doesn't think so.
Fair enough indeed.
Get this. I found a secret room in the library.
Secret room?
It looks like it was Ezra Wickford's study. Would you believe that Dexter Egan was Wickford's adopted son once upon a time? Until Wickford disowned him?
Why was Dexter disowned?
He was convicted of a felony, counterfeiting. I guess Wickford didn't want any more to do with him after that.
Well, that's a checkered past if I ever heard of one. Wonder what he's doing back at the castle.
Maybe he wants revenge.
Revenge on who? Wickford's dead.
It's not logical, George. It's revenge.
Yeah, Bess. Sure.
I've been doing some research on Marie Antoinette.
Find anything interesting?
Apparently, Marie Antoinette was once given an extravagant tiara with a ruby, a sapphire, an emerald, and a humongous diamond in it. But she hated it and refused to wear it.
Who ever heard of a queen who hated jewels?
What's even weirder is that before she was executed, the tiara just disappeared. Nobody has ever found it.
Maybe it's somewhere right in Wickford Castle. And that's what the vandal tore the library apart looking for.
Or it could be the old childhood luck charm Wickford mentioned in the poem. Maybe that's what you saw Dexter hunting for.
Who ever heard of a kid carrying around a bazillion-dollar tiara for good luck?
Yeah, George is using logic there. And Bess is using her emotions. Perfect combination.
I found Ezra Wickford's secret garden. You'll never guess what Dexter's boyhood luck charm was.
A rabbit's foot?
A little green leprechaun?
Guess again. A medallion with a red stone in it. Do you think I should give it back to Dexter?
Oh yeah, like honesty is the best policy with creepy convicts?
I think George is politely trying to say that you should find out what the medallion's for before you breathe a word of it to anyone. You'll probably need it to solve this mystery.
Okay.
Help! I'm a little stuck.
Help.
Sorry,
help.
Nancy. We're fresh out of ideas.
I know what would refuel us. Milkshakes!
Yes, Bess. Or ice cream.
Okay, you two. I'll talk to you soon.
Watch out for weird people!
Oh boy, those two are characters, aren't they? Alright, so we're going to go ahead and set our alarm for 3 a.m. That way we can snoop around in Hotchkiss's room. Or maybe we got to talk to her first, and then we can get the key. And then we can come back and sneak around, snoop around, or investigate, or, you know, do what Nancy does best. Let's see here. She said she was going to be down here. It's kind of a strange time of the day to be down here, don't you think? She's in Lisa's spot, I assume. Nope, she's not. Oh, there she is. She's in the opposite spot.
Nancy, dear, welcome to the witching hour. Isn't it marvelous to be up and about when others are sound asleep? I find my brainwaves are at their most powerful during this time.
Yes, I happen to do some of my best work in the middle of the night, too. So, tell me, Professor, what is this theory you're working on?
Well, you probably know by now that I'm a scholar of French history. My specialty is Marie Antoinette. Oh, poor Marie, the most misunderstood queen of the 18th century. Marie used to visit the very tower that now belongs to this castle. I'm convinced that this place holds evidence that will forever change the way the world views Marie. But the walls have ears, so I'd rather not say any more right now. Oh, if you're really interested, why don't you go up to my room and have a look around yourself? You've been such a great help to me, almost like an apprentice. Oh, I've always wanted an apprentice.
Sure.
Wow, Professor, that's really generous of you. I'd love to learn more about your work. But are you sure you don't mind?
I insist! Your mind is like a ravenous monkey gobbling up every banana in its path. Oh,
Okay.
How can I stand in the way? Here's my extra pass key. I get back to work at 6 a.m. sharp, so just make sure you vacate the premises by 5:59. And put things back where you find them. It's all scientifically organized in there.
Somehow I doubt that very much.
Do you know anything about a tiara that was given to Marie Antoinette?
The infamous tiara, of course! Oh, people thought Marie had this extravagant piece commissioned for herself, and they hated her for it. But really, it was her husband, King Louis XVI, who had it made for her birthday. Oh, she didn't want it. Refused to wear it. And then, a few months before the revolution broke out, the tiara disappeared.
What do you mean it disappeared?
It was never found. There were rumors that she had it destroyed, but no one has ever been able to prove this.
What did you mean when you said Marie Antoinette was misunderstood?
Everyone thought Marie did nothing but spend France's money on jewels and fancy soap for herself, while her people were starving. History books have upheld the myth that she was just a spoiled and heartless brat, but I don't believe it.
What do you believe?
I believe that she's been the victim of vicious rumors and lazy historians for too long, and that if the real story could be told, people would realize that Marie Antoinette was actually a good woman who wanted to help her people but didn't know how.
Interesting.
I found something that I think you'll be very interested in. It seems to be some kind of journal. I think it was written by Marie Antoinette herself.
What? Let me see that. This is it. I've been trying to track this down for 15 years. Where on earth did you find it?
Well, it is kind of a long story.
Well, it's a long story, but I happened to find a way into the Queen's Tower, where I happened to find a secret compartment. I think this must be what the vandal was after.
Nancy, I must warn you. I'll wrestle you for this if I have to, and it won't be pretty.
I gotta see that. Come on.
I'm on a mission of my own, Professor, so we're going to have to make a deal. I place the journal in your hands, you translate it for me. Does that sound fair?
Absolutely. I'll get to work on it right away. I'll have the translation ready in my room for you this time tomorrow. Until then, I mustn't be disturbed.
Whoa, she just disappeared. Does that mean I can't go in her room? Oh, I see. It's 6 in the morning already. Ah. Alright, fine. Dexter's not there anyways. Well, I can't go in Notch's room right now, so I'm going to have to roll over to the next day here. What am I doing here? Oh, I want to go this way. Pretty sure it's this one of these ones here. No. Oh, it's like right here. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna just roll it over to 3 a.m. And just do that again. And then we'll sneak over to her room. I mean, investigate her room. We were given permission, so it's hardly snooping, right? That's my theory. Where am I going here? Why do I always get lost in these hallways? Sheesh. Needs better signages. Signages? Better signs. There we go. Alright, let's have a look around. Let's begin the investigation here. Born November 2nd, a Scorpio like me. What a coincidence. No wonder she was so passionate. Australian, birth name, Maria. Okay, so this is just history here. Fine. There's no concrete evidence that she was the one who coolly declared, let them eat cake. Fair enough. What else is in here? Should be some more interesting things. Hello! Hello, Blue Medallion! Aren't we in for a treat? Now we just need the key. So now I've got myself a battery. What is this? Oh, I can charge it up here. Is it charged? Can't even tell. Oh, ski boots. Anything else that we can look at here? Radiator. So I think we've investigated all of this, so we need to back up. Go around here. Oh, something might be in the briefcase. Hello. Austria. Huh. Dear Bo, marvelous to receive news of your progress. I'm sure you're on to something important with the medallion and the stained glass window, but I think the significance of the medallion must be beyond the message you've seen. I've looked through my family letters, and it seems that when Marie Antoinette gave her niece Helga the first, my great-great-great aunt, the medallion, she told Helga to keep it safe. It was part of a great truth that she hoped would someday help and heal the wounds of France. Helga urged her to explain this great truth, but this was all that Maria would divulge. The truth can seem hard and ugly at first, but eventually its hardness becomes a thing of eternal beauty. Okay. So that's interesting, right? Sort of. Something like that. What time is it? Okay, it's only 3:30, so we can just snoop around as much as we want here. I'm not sure how long it's going to take for this to charge up. Like, how do I know if this is charged? I don't know, we'll stick it here, we'll see if this actually works.
Testing. Can anyone hear me? HOTCHKISS to Earth. Come in, Earth. Oh, okay. I think we're rolling. Now, let's get a look at these hallways. So rich in detail. You'd never know this place was built in 1920. It's all so 18th C. Oh, and there's Marie. I feel so close to her, just being here. It's as if her spirit is in the air, sweet as the smell of fried chicken.
Okay. Uh-oh, we gotta charge that battery up again. We missed something. Maybe we gotta leave it there for a while. Something like that. Anyways, we are going to, let's see here, it's almost time for us to leave. We have all 3 of the medallions, so that's kind of cool. Let's leave her room just for now. And then we're gonna have to pause because we are out of time. But we'll be back for more at Nancy Drew. We're getting close to the end. We have all 3 medallions. Thanks for watching, everyone.